right, let's go in here. I hope I got my card. I hope my phone works. Oh, God. You know, I bought that Panda Express last night, and I barely eat any of it. Because of that whole situation, I threw it away this morning, and there was barely a quarter of the package gone. So I wasted a $10 plate of food because of the stress from Walmart. You know, actually, when I come out of Walmart and I was looking for parking, ooh, I feel weak, y'all. I feel like I'm gonna pass out. $3. $2.75 for one checkout lanes, but I don't see any. They're like blocked. You can't check yourself out. Candy. It's slime. It's slime in there. Cotton candy slime. Oh, that reminds me of my Meemaw. She used to carry her cigarettes around in one of these. Yeah, it says cucumber. I got the strawberry. I think, yeah, strawberry kiwi. The lime and cucumber, sometimes it's good, sometimes it's weird. Sometimes it has this weird aftertaste. Oh, look, y'all. The Dollar General. I like that color. It's like a purple, gray. Y'all want to go dark? We can go dark if you want to go dark. I dyed my hair this color for 20 years. No, it was 10. Hey, I'm trying to see this blue-black. Yeah, it's a little dark. You having a good day?
Yeah, how about you?
I'm making it. I'm making it. For real. Thank you. So what I was... No, you ain't got to do all that. My EBT card is empty, so we're using my Cash App. You know, them EBTs don't go far.
Oh, I know it does. My back is killing me today.
I'm so sorry. Oh my God, this morning?
Yeah.
They don't get nobody in here. At least y'all got air in
I
here.
just got done with they call it ice cream cake, but the frozen and dairy.
Well, it's good in here. Don't work too hard. You have a great day. Oh, okay. Are they hiring? The one at Mayadan. Yeah. They hire felons, though. They hire felons. Yeah. Yeah, it's a problem. It's been a huge problem.
Trust me, I know. My sister and mostly hers is all dressed up.
Mine too. And it's been over 10 years since I've had a criminal charge.
And, yeah.
Well, I'm praying for him. For your sister, for sure. Thank you. So that's some lady that works at Dollar General. I said something about it being a felon, and she said her sister's a felon, and she's having the hardest time of her life. Now, I don't know what she meant by that, but I can only assume, since I said it's been 10 years since I've had a criminal charge. And she said, yeah, my sister's like that too. I can only assume that it's still affecting her like it's affecting me. And here's the thing, we need a program, you guys. We need a program for felons that incentivizes doing the right things. Why are these people, they go and do their time? Listen. I used to be a criminal. I'm not a criminal anymore. That's not who I am. Hell, honestly, in my opinion, I wasn't even a criminal when I was that age. I had people in my life that were gearing me towards committing crimes, and they gave me weapons and money to go commit these crimes. And so this is why I tell y'all that y'all have to be careful about who who you let have access to you. Because it sounds like this woman's sister that works over here at the Dollar General, it sounds like she understands, you know, what I'm going through. As soon as I said, do they hire felons? She looked at me like, not good. Now, I've tried to get hired at 2 different Dollar Generals. Both of those Dollar Generals were one of them was in Brunswick, Georgia, and the other one was in Jacksonville, Florida. And both of them told me that they could not hire me because of my heroin possession charge from like 2014 or something. So they told me that they could not hire me because of those heroin possession charge. But if it was 2014, bro, that's been 10 years. I can pass a drug test. They don't care. You know, I was just answering some comments online, and some lady was like, I told you that so-and-so hires. Yes, you did. But what you fail to understand is that they say that they hire felons just to look good. They don't actually hire them. I would love to see statistics from UPS on how many people they actually have in their whole department that's a felon. I bet that it's barely 1%. I bet it's barely 1% of their workforce. When these companies are hiring felons, not only does it have to be 10, 20 years after the felony conviction, but they want you to have a spotless driving record. Spotless. That means no ticket, no speeding, no following too closely, nothing. You cannot even have a speeding ticket on your record to get hired by UPS. DoorDash, Uber, taxi services are the same. You have to have a spotless driving record. Spotless. Never any incidents, not once. I don't care if it was 30 years ago. If it was a ticket from 30 years ago, more than likely UPS is not going to hire you. A lot of these companies say that they hire felons. It's a lie. It's a bold-faced lie. They do that so that they don't look bad to their community. Like, yeah, we're helping everybody out. I would love to know how much of McDonald's workforce is felons, because I bet you it's less than 1%. You know, but these are the numbers that they're going to release. They're not going to give us the information that we're looking for because they don't want us to know the truth. All of these companies that have these for help hiring signs, you go in there and ask them, hey, I saw your sign, I see you're hiring, and they tell you, no, they're not. They never took the signs from 2020, I guess. I don't freaking know. I don't know. All I know is that there is several investigative journalists that have gone undercover to investigate this situation. And if you're curious, you can go watch the documentaries here on YouTube. They're not hard to find. Just type in fake jobs or fake job ads or companies with hire signs up. There's dozens. So I get sick of hearing, everybody's hiring. No, the fuck they're not. You're delusional. You're living in Lululand. This is exactly why I opened a channel. No, they're not. And matter of fact, they're laying people off. Those people that get laid off have to go work somewhere. If we're all out here looking for work, we're all going to be out here, you know, with no job. This is why unemployment is spiking. You know, I don't want 2025 to be a mess, but when the shit hits the fan next year, I hope that my channel explodes. I hope it does. I hope it explodes. Because all of the information is readily at your fingertips. It's right there if you just want to put in 3 or 4 words. It's no secret that we are in a job shortage. It's no secret that it is super hard to get a job as a felon. And it's no secret that I've filled out thousands of applications. I've done over 400 in-person interviews, and I still don't have a job. At some point, you have to recognize that they're not hiring you intentionally and that you are unhireable. So do you waste another 40 grand and another year looking for a job? Or do you focus on something that could potentially bring you in money in the future? And I've told you guys where I stand. I'm not going to continue to spend my hard-earned money. This is why I'm in this situation. If I wouldn't have been looking for work, I could pay my truck payment. If I wouldn't have been looking for work, I'd still have all that money from my tiny house at the very least. It's just bullshit. And then, you know, you go into these places like that Dollar General. It's a mess. I mean, it looks good in the cashier section. Y'all saw it. It's a mess. It was cleaner in there than some of the other Dollar Generals, which is why I was being nice to her and saying, oh, yeah, it looks good in here, you know. I could tell that they put effort into decorating it. So, you go in there, and the place is in shambles. Just like that Walmart last night. In shambles. Stuff everywhere. Bad reviews. Blah, 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 blah. You go in there with a great personality and some work ethic, and you say, yeah, I would really like to work here. I think that I can get this store organized and cleaned up, blah, 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 blah. They don't care. As soon as you say that you're a felon, the interview is over. It's over. And I know this because I know how to read people. And I can see how they look and what they're feeling when I tell them that I'm a felon. 3 times. 3-time felon. People are like, oh, what's the felony for? And I'm like, well, which one? Which one? And the fact that I have 2 counts of essentially attempted murder on my record, it doesn't look good. They're scared. And they have every right to be. I don't mean to be scary. I'm not. I'm the sweetest person you'll ever meet, or the complete opposite. So you pick. I'm going off of your mood, honey. You know what I mean? Okay, you just gonna take forever? You know, this woman has a sticker of some kind of girl bent over with her asshole hanging out. I wish I were lying. Look at this. There is a sticker on the back of this car right there with this girl bent over and her ass in the air. Do y'all see that? Come on, lady. It's so frustrating to go into businesses and see that they need help. You can clearly see that they need help. But between all of the, you know, I'm trying to think, between all of the stealing that's going on, and then them having to pay their own employees, and 80% of Americans are living paycheck to paycheck, which means that their sales are down, because people don't have extra money to spend in the store. So that means that the business doesn't have extra money to pay their employees, which means that they cut down on hiring so that they don't have more employees to pay. That is why you go into Walmart and the Dollar General and Taco Bell, your food's wrong. Okay? Everything's messed up and everything is more expensive. It ties all together. It's just one circle fuck, okay? Oh my God, I'm so sick of hearing the same shit. Different day, different day. Same dumb motherfuckers on a different day. You know, yeah, and AI is going to be the downfall of anyone working in tech. It's already started. There's 10 major companies, tech companies, that are actually laying people off this year. And I'm not talking about 1 or 2 people, baby. I'm talking about thousands of people. One company alone, the numbers are here. If you want to go through my content, we've already talked about this last week, actually. But one company in particular was laying off upwards of 15,000 people. Another one was 11,000 people. Another one was like 3,400 people. And then another one was like 5,600 people. When you add all of those together, and then you see our unemployment has spiked, and then you see that people like me can't find work, that's a huge problem. That means that there's more problems to come. Shit's gonna get worse. Why do you think I've been fighting to find damn good work? You know, I could have stayed at the winery. I could have stayed at the restaurant where I was getting sexually abused or harassed by my employers. But I left because I can't work in an environment where people are doing drugs. Plain and simple. I can't work around people that are drinking, drugging, fornicating, okay? I don't want to be in that environment. If I'm going to do that, I'll go back and strip. Because it's the same thing. You know? And sad because not only are all of these business going out of business, but the supposed good businesses that I've had a chance to work for were not good businesses. They were owned by perverts. If I'm able to keep my truck, the first thing I'm doing is going and filing suit against those people. It's $135. And I can handle it. I have all the text messages, all of the sexual assault stuff, them offering me thousands of dollars to go to New Orleans and sleep with them. It was the owners of the restaurant that I was, how crazy. The Carpinos, Michael and Terry Carpino. If you want to see the text messages, you can go back and find it. It's on here. All of it's here. It's okay. I'll be Cat Williams for a little while. It's okay. But mark my words, it'll come back together. Y'all see eventually. Y'all see. So I was going to go in there and try to order a chicken sandwich, but then I noticed somebody that's here that I don't like. I'm not going in there. I did get a yogurt and a Gatorade. Let me drink some of that. I need to shower. That's where I'm going, is to shower and work out. It's been, like 2 days since we worked out. So I figured out what was going on with my shoulder. My shoulder is messed up from me pulling my pillow a certain way when I'm laying down. Oh, God, my shoulder is killing me. So we're going to do glutes, lower body, and core. I really don't train my abs that much, but I really don't need to. When I do my upper and lower, the byproduct is my abs sometimes, gets a workout from that. So I typically don't train abs. However, I started training abs a few weeks ago, and I noticed a huge difference. So I'm going to do a little abs today. If I can get in the habit of training them once a week, I think that would be more than enough to give me the six-pack that I'm going for. And I've already noticed difference. I mean, you guys have seen my videos. The before and after is crazy. Especially, here's what gets me. I still get amazed at that after everything that I'm going through, the fact that, all of it, I still get amazed at myself that I want to get in there and work out. And don't lose that. If you have fitness in your life, you can always fall back on fitness. You might not be able to count on other people in this world, but you can count on fitness. And in your darkest of moments, that's where you need to go. The gym. You need to toss that anger towards something, The gym is a great place to plan, too. It's a wonderful place to plan. So I'm just going to ask for $5,000 from the judge. It talks about what it did is because I haven't healed from what I went through with my abuser. When these people come into my life, essentially the way that my therapist described it to me was it was like the wound was cut open that was never healed, and it was cut open, you know what I mean? Again, a wound that had never healed previously. And this is what CPTSD does. Go into a restaurant where you think that you're going to be waiting tables, and then you get there and realize that because you won't do drugs, it has to be my fault. They're weirdos.